Hey, hi, hello everyone. Today I'm back, and this time I actually have some yapping to do. I want to talk about duct tape, like, the gray tape that's just perfect for everything. And yeah, in terms of progression, I will probably just not do much again. I might just maybe walk around and just hope I find something actually useful. Okay, like I can't believe these guys are back. I just killed a lot of them, but they, I guess I can just wipe them completely out. Alright. I guess they just respawn, I might be wrong. Maybe I can find the village and start a raid, but it might take too long, so I might just not do that. Okay, so I shouldn't really get sidetracked. I wanted to talk about Black Tape and how awesome it was. So when I first moved here and my windows weren't properly sealed, so like any normal human being would do, I just actually called the maintenance company instead of trying to fix it on my own. And like someone came and she said that she would fix it, did some stuff I can't really understand. And next day I checked the like windows and see if it's properly sealed, and it wasn't. And I called them again. So someone came, they said that it was actually properly sealed, and I was just kind of delusional. And so I basically had to seal it on my own, right? I just used some duct tape and it's actually properly sealed now. And like it's very, very important for me to have a properly sealed window. Like it gets really cold here and I don't really want to freeze to death. And like I've been only here for 2 months, but it's already getting pretty cold. It's like almost 5 degrees Celsius, so I don't really know how much that is in Fahrenheit. It might be like 35, maybe. That might be like 35 Fahrenheit. So yeah, anyways, it gets pretty cold here, and it's not even really winter yet, and I don't want to freeze to death, so I just sealed the windows with my duct tape, and it's just awesome how good it is. Like I didn't just use it for my windows. So also I think I can actually start a raid. I will probably die doing this, so I might maybe put a bed somewhere here. And you know what? I will just lock this guy up so he doesn't die. Okay. So yeah, I actually used it for other purposes as well. And like as an example, what like I bought my microphone, right? And it has this indicator light when it turns on, and it just kind of hurts my eye. So I just covered it with 3 layers of duct tape, and it no longer hurts because like I can't see the light at all. And could I use something instead to cover the light? Yeah, probably, but duct tape just works. And I think that's like the main purpose of it. It just works for everything. I believe they actually use it in space as well, which is just really crazy, and I really like it. It's just a great tool. There isn't really much to complain about for duct tape. Alright, okay, the raid is starting, and I should probably get something actually good. And yeah, so I used it to cover up my microphone and my eyes no longer hurt, which is also really good because otherwise I wouldn't really be able to record my videos. I have terrible light sensitivity, that's why I can't really go outside. Well, I do go outside occasionally, but if there is sun and it's bright, I can't even look forward. I have to look down just to be able to like see, otherwise I have to just keep my eyes closed so it doesn't hurt. I don't really go outside that much. I just go to school and sometimes go shopping to, buy basic human needs like food. But yeah, and well, I don't really see where the raiders are, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do if I can see them. I think the bell is supposed to show their locations, but it doesn't really seem to work. So yeah, another use for duct tape for me was when I bought my shower curtains, and it was just way too long, so I had to like kind of fold it in half to be able to just fit it in my shower. And like to seal the cracks, well, maybe not to seal the cracks because there aren't any cracks, but like to seal the shower curtain so it doesn't get wet inside, I also used duct tape, and it's held since like for 2 months, which just means that it probably will just stay like that forever. I don't know, maybe it doesn't really work, but who knows. And yeah, it's just really, really useful. I did like 2 minutes of research before this video, and apparently they actually used it in like an space mission for like Apollo 13, and the astronauts actually used duct tape to save themselves from a situation that would otherwise be deadly, which just goes to show that it's actually just OP. And yeah, it's just really, really good, useful. I don't think like there are anything I can complain about it. Maybe like it not being transparent can be sometimes not really good for you, but other than that, I think it's just kind of perfect in terms of use. It just sticks to every surface very well. It doesn't really leave any residue, so like the surfaces aren't sticky when you pick up the duct tape after your use. Alright, I will just leave these guys alone to do whatever they are doing. And it doesn't really seem like the raid actually started. Maybe it's because of the biome that we are currently in, and there are a lot of just ice and water out there, not really allowing them to spawn. But I can see the bar, and they should be alive somewhere. I hope they didn't really spawn in a cave, because it will just be very painful to get them out. It will take me a lot of time to like get rid of them if they're in a cave. And that is usually what happens when anyone starts a raid. I might just use a pickaxe to take the spell and place it somewhere else, just so I can maybe see them if they're anywhere near. But it doesn't really look like it. I did start the raid, but I'm not really able to find them, which kind of sucks. I would really like the loot they dropped. I don't know if I can get Totems of Undying in normal difficulty. It might only be available in like hard, but yeah, I don't really know. There are much more waves in like different difficulties, so I might maybe bump the difficulty to hard, but it seems like they aren't really spawning, and I might have to do some scouting just to be able to find them. And I don't really know if I can just spend that much time in a single video to find them. Maybe for the next video I might try to find them beforehand so I can actually start the raid, but it might be kind of awkward to start the video in the middle of a raid and just get absolutely destroyed by them because I'm trying to record an intro. But yeah, who knows. Yeah, I don't really have much more to talk about duct tape. It's just really good. It's used in like space. It's literally space technology that is like that us mere mortals are allowed to use, which is just awesome. And yeah, use it. There is literally nothing it can't really do. Well, there are actually many things that it can't do, but in terms of repairing, it's just perfect. It just works for everything. It's the one for all solution. Yeah, I guess that's all I can say. And yeah, there are definitely aren't any raiders. We are just safe. Oh, okay, these guys are just making a lot of noise. I will go somewhere else and let them do their thing, I guess. And yeah, alright, this might be one of the shorter videos I made, but I don't really have much more to ramble about. I will just post some more gameplay tomorrow, I guess. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and as always, bye.